Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of What the Haul. It's a new month, so that means we need to do a new in episode. Let's go. At this stage, if you've been rocking with me for a minute, you know how these episodes go. I've been up and down these streets for the last 30 days. I've made my little edits of the things that are currently available to you that you may want to seek out. Fresh cup of tea, lots of that Tim Hortons creamer. I'm really into it. I think it's well overpriced, but it's so tasty. The sun is out. So February is a bit full on. There's a lot of things happening. Obviously, the 14th is Love Day. And I believe on the 8th, is CNY, Lunar New Year. Although I might be old, I am unmarried, so that qualifies me for a red envelope. And with that in mind, I will leave a P.O. box address down below if you want to Kung Hei Fat Choi my life. There is a copious amount of limited edition items that have been repackaged in the beautiful red, crimson, the gold accents, one of which I did pick up, the classic Avene water spray, but it has this plastic sleeve that you can, in fact, tear off if you follow the ridges. But sweet, if you are an Avene person, you like the thermal water, get you a limited edition one. I got this on sale actually. It was reduced by $5 versus buying the original version. During Christmas, I brought up the NARS powder. That same powder for CNY, they're doing it in a red compact and it comes with a brush for $3 more. Another hero iconic product, the Anti-Aging First Care Activating Serum. The CNY version, it's a double size. It's a large volume and it has the limited edition Year of the Dragon packaging on it. I've never used this product before. I got a sample of it, 1 ml, tried it out this morning before I recorded this video. It's fine. You know, if you love it, more power to you. It's not for me. The texture, it's okay. It's not sticky or anything. I will say the Christian Dior with their Zodiac, that really intricate packaging they do for their gifts. I love the Christian Dior. So this I'm reviewing reluctantly because I know this brand has a huge following. It may be one of your go-to brands. So at Tom Ford, they've actually come out with a number of fragrances, one being Oud Minérale. I wasn't able to get my hands on this one. It's available only at Shoppers from what I can see, potentially Holtz and Saks at the time of this recording. They've repositioned the old Oud Minérale, which was a part of Private Blends and was part of the Oud collection. So when they had Oud Wood, they expanded it and came out with 2 other complementary fragrances. But this one that they've reissued is now a part of the signature fragrances. So that's a rung below the Private Blend. So it's a little bit more accessible. I'm probably not going to like it. I probably wouldn't be a fan of it. So we're going to move on. The 2 other launches that I was able to get my hands on, they reissued Vanille Fatale, which was a fragrance that initially came out as part of the Private Blends in 2017. And then they also came out with a partner fragrance, which is Vanilla X. It's getting played out and I'm sick and tired of these overtly sexual, like there's something, when they came out with Effing Fabulous, that was the moment where I was like, this brand is really doing too much. They really need to rein it in. I find it grating the way they do their naming. So in any event, Vanilla Sex, I hate it. It's sweet. I remember spraying it and thinking it smelled like marzipan from the jump. And then when it dries down, it does smell of vanilla. It is woody. It is warm. It's not interesting enough to be as expensive as it is. Then the other one, the Fatale, I feel like that one, I smell benzoin and sandalwood. Let's take a look. And that's the thing about fragrance. I don't know where I got it from, but no, I mean, on the top it says coriander, saffron, barley, rose, frangipani, daffodil, vanilla, mahogany, suede, and tobacco. Okay, cool. Ultimately, between the 2, I like the Fatale. The Vanilla Sex smells cheap to me. I think you would do better buying a Solid Notes vanilla fragrance for under $30 versus spending 10 times more getting a 30 ml bottle of the TF. It's boring. I'm not impressed. At Chanel, the #1 range of skincare, they've added on an AHA mask. Keeping with the #1 collection, it is refillable. It's a cold gel. It has very little sensation. An AHA mask for the beginners, for the novices. I do have an old video that I did last year where I went through at-home peel products that I was really into. One of my favorite products from this collection is the powdered cleanser because it is that waterless cleanser texture. You can make a paste that's quite thick. It can act almost like a mild sort of manual exfoliation. And then if you go on to the Revitalizing mask after washing that off, you'll get more of a deeper peel. And then they came out with the Lilith mask. This isn't on counter as yet. I haven't seen the tester of it, but but just reading the French, it does say gommage. So I think this might have a grit or a grain to it. And it does come with a fan brush. It's also double the volume. All the Lift Pro products are unscented. So maybe for the more experienced user or the person with deeper pockets, you may want to look into that one. You know, at the top of the month, they came out with the one mask, and now they've just come out with the secondary mask. Staying in the world of Chanel, Love Day is literally a couple days away. If you have a loved one who loves the Chanel Chance fragrance, I think they're quite easy fragrances. I have a couple of friends of mine who are sisters, and one year I bought each one of them a different version of Chance. They've come out with a limited edition hand cream coffret. It's a packet of 3 20 ml tubes. They've got that L'Occitane Grown Alchemist sort of packaging, you know, the aluminum paint tube. It was difficult to get the tester out of the box, so I didn't get a chance to actually feel the testers. On the Chanel Canada website, these are already sold out. They were going for 95 Canadian. If you feel like this is something you or a loved one may want, definitely run, don't walk. Where this time last year, Clarins had updated their Hydra Essentiel. This year, they've updated their multi-active collection. With this updated version, it's saying it's niacinamide and sea holly are the 2 star ingredients in this. There's no SPFs in the Canadian market. They most likely will have an SPF version for the EU and possibly East Asia. The benefits of this product, they're saying it's anti-pollution, refined texture, boosts radiance, smooth skin. So I think this is really for the person who's over 25, possibly in their early to mid 30s, who's pretty happy with their skin. They don't have any noticeable concerns. The new product, the fragrance is a lot softer. If you were using multi-active on Clarins' website, they do have a twice annual sale. And I don't think it's just Canada specific. I think they do have the sales in other markets as well. So keep your eyes open because you will find the last iteration reduced. That's the new ins for this month. Will you be buying any of this stuff? Have you already purchased any of this stuff? I want to know that. Thumbs up, thumbs down, however this video moved you. And I will catch you in the next one. Adios.